So I just made a video about this guitar. This is a Greco. It's model SA-550. Hollowbody. And it's so nice. This will probably be my #1 guitar for playing live. And here as well, because I just fell in love with it instantly. There's one thing that I mentioned in the last video, and that is that I thought that I ghost followed the guitar from Japan to Norway. Because it's every now and then I could hear kind of a buzz in the guitar, something vibrating. This guitar has a problem with there is something that is vibrating, and when I press the pickup or the bridge, it will stop. And it was just noticeable when I play it acoustically, not plugged in. But it's gone. So the exorcist has been here, meaning that I managed to let it ghost out. So I went through all parts that I could imagine could be the culprit, because it went away when I pressed slightly on the bridge pickup I found, or on the bridge. So if you watch that video, you'll see that I tampered with all sorts of things here to find the culprit, to see if that was the thing that was causing the vibration. Maybe the trapeze thing here, putting something underneath, didn't help. I fixed the slots for the posts here on the bridge to make them firm so they don't move. I imagine maybe there was something with the bridge pickup inside this frame here. But what it really was there is a support block inside this guitar, and it's floating. Maybe it has been glued at one time, but it's floating now. And you know, this guitar came straight from Japan. It has a very high humidity, Japan. And this is now March here in Norway. It came here in February. So that means the air inside our houses here in Norway now pretty dry. The humidity is low because we use electrical heating and stuff. So coming from a very humid environment up here, of course something will happen to the wood. And there is a tiny block of wood inside here, and I managed to enter through the cavity of the bridge pickup here. That was the easiest. Going through the F-holes here is a nightmare, so I found that it was easier to take out the bridge pickup and have a look inside there. And as you can see, there's a block here, and that block seemed to me that I could see a small gap underneath it. So what I did, I put a piece of thin paper, and it just went straight under it, under the hole of it. So that means that it's not fastened to the backside of the guitar body at all. It's floating. So that's highly likely then that it's the culprit, I thought, because if there is a vibration going through the guitar from some frequencies here, that will cause that block to touch the backside of the guitar and, you know, cause the noise. And it was, because it's gone now. So what I did, I just made a kind of a shim. I took one of my business cards and found that when I fold it, it will just put enough pressure that it stops it from moving. So it sits firmly against the guitar body now. So yeah, so if it starts again, at least I know where to look, and maybe I could find a more permanent solution for this. But I think adding a piece of paper in there that sits tight is a good solution, because it will go well with the wood in the guitar and make a good contact. So that's it. I'm so pleased. Sanity restored. I was going nuts about that. So there's nothing now that indicates there is something loose in the guitar. I thought I should let you know, and maybe if you have a hollow body guitar, this might be a problem that is common for such guitars. They will all have this kind of support block, as far as I've learned. If you have a Gibson ES 330, maybe you have a Epiphone Casino. If there is some kind of vibration when you hit some certain frequencies, maybe that's the culprit. All right, thanks for watching.